today. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Matt Ryan and the Indianapolis Colts taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. As Indy's offense takes the field for the first time, we take a look at Matt Ryan, top 10 all-time in passing yards, playing his first career season outside of Atlanta.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 7 yards there, the first down screen play. This defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. No touchdown there, but if that first drive was any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Etienne. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total scary. Now left side on the swing pass. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the 1st quarter of a 3-0 game. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Jaguars at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
He targets Ingram for another grab. He's got the 1st down and more. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 15-yard line. Give him 18 on the play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Working with a 2nd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's Jawan Taylor, the right tackle. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll wind wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. Taking it about the 1. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. We had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night, and then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Ryan. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Ryan. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Ryan completes this to Pittman. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there of 22.
First down catch from Michael Pittman Jr. He really played like the guy the Colts thought that they were drafting in 2020 in the 2nd round. How about 88 catches, 1,082 yards, touchdown!
Ashton Doolin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to move back in front. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Travis Etienne and the Jags offense set to take over again here. And now the 1,400-yard mark eclipsed, a touchdown on that last drive. He's put together such a solid season. We always talk about 1,000-yard campaigns, and 2,000 so elusive, but 1,500, that's a nice total to aim toward, too.
It really is, because when you get to that type of a number, you know those guys up front have done yeoman duty, right? And what we don't give them enough credit for is not just the initial blocks that they make. It's that 2nd and 3rd block. Sometimes you get the combination blocks where you're running the power game. But how about the linemen who can get their block on the line of scrimmage and climb to the 2nd and the 3rd level and get linebackers and defensive backs downfield to gain additional yardage?
And they have done that to perfection almost this year. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Another tote for Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have now moved out in front. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Ryan. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, right back to Etienne. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Fields it right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On third down, Ryan. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 108 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. On first and 10, it's Etienne, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down of the 46. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Etienne up the middle. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. And that one off the mark behind him. Third down for the 8th play of the drive. Lawrence will throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Now Lawrence. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was Travis Etienne on the touchdown reception, capping the drive. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. On first down, Ryan. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devon Hamilton picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
The toss here completed to Pittman. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. On the return, here's Agnew. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return, and the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On second down, Etienne once more. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll run with Etienne. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Etienne. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. And they'll try to run with Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. That's Foley Fadukasi who got in there and finished off the play.
We got four.
Now it's Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Ryan. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Ryan to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Ryan. Under pressure, and down he goes. Fuller one-show Fadukasi, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit. And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback. CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense. Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Credit that to the former Texas Longhorn, Joseph Osai, who got in there.
Hey, 4 down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Uses the stiff arm. And they'll work this down inside the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready. Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in the stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Boy, 196 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Etienne once more. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try the left. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, maybe it. Hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Ryan on 2nd down. He'll drop this down to Taylor. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
3rd and 2. Now Ryan. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Now Ryan. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. To throw is Ryan. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Ryan. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Man open, here is Jones. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They go play action now. Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the first down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and was going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Jacksonville, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.